morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So the internet, just so y'all know, the internet is going to kind of flicker in and out. So we may come and go, but we're here early. The reason we're here early is because we don't know what's going to be going on with our power and stuff. So we thought, hey, why don't we just get there early and enjoy the company of who's there. And he doesn't understand why we're outside, not in the house. So say good morning to everybody, Ringo. So we are sitting on the back patio up underneath the overhang here because the wind gusts come and bring the rain pretty close to where we are sitting right now. So we've got this pretty close up to the sliding glass door, and we got the sliding glass door open so the dogs can come and go. But we wanted you to be able to see the bamboo back here so that as the bamboo blows in the wind, you can see how strong the wind gusts are. Now that bamboo is about 12 foot, Chet?
Oh, no, it's just closer to 15 now.
Oh, it's closer to 15 foot.
Yeah, it's 15.
Okay, so
big bamboo now.
Under us because we brought the other microphone out here just in case because the wind is so loud. We're going to try to talk loud so that you can hear us over the wind.
Yeah, let us know if you can hear us.
And the internet is going to come and go, so we'll just have to bear with that as best we can. But we're going to stay here until the internet totally goes out. So we may be here an hour, we may be here 2 hours. Who knows? Today is a new day.
I brought a snack. Anybody want some cheese slices?
So here Law Jones has brought us our quote of the day.
All right, let's hear it. Law Jones says, "Fate whispers to the warrior, you cannot withstand the storm. And the warrior whispers back, I am the storm."
Ooh, I like that. Say that again.
The fate whispers to the warrior, you cannot withstand the storm. And the warrior whispers back, I am the storm.
I like that. I love that.
Yeah, I know, right? That's awesome. Thank you, Law Jones, for that.
And that
I didn't even brush my hair this morning. I look like somebody had slept outside last night.
Let's get you in the camera. There we go.
Hey, look, y'all. See that journey shirt.
That was This Has Authors Sarah posted. Here we go.
Hey, what happens if I set it up for 8 o'clock? Is it okay for us to start early?
Yes, we're early. It's okay to start early.
Oh, okay, good.
There's no rule.
All right.
There's only a rule on Facebook. You cannot start 20 minutes late or 30 minutes late, something like that.
Oh.
Okay, you read that, and I'm going to get you a little table.
Strong women aren't born. Ain't that? I think the same holds true for men as well. We're gonna, you make a diamond, you got to rub that coal really hard to get a really nice diamond. And I think everybody has.
You get your hairbrush?
Yeah, we'll brush my hair here. How about that? Everybody showed up to see. Boy, I don't know if Baby Enzo might reach that.
You can't reach that.
Let's hope not. I'm gonna put it over here just in case, so I can
it?
babysit. Baby Enzo smells that cheese. He's like,
He can have a little piece of cheese.
you can have a little piece of
Yeah,
cheese, Baby Enzo.
they have to have the yellow one though. Oh, well, he can have that one. Ringo wants to know why he didn't get a piece.
Because he's a buck.
Okay, let's see.
What'd you do? Move your hand. Why did you do that?
I was holding it so
Don't
I
move.
could catch it.
Quit moving.
I'm not moving.
She's wiggling.
And so
She's wiggling to me.
Eddie Lugo is with us this morning. Good
Yo,
morning,
Eddie.
You gonna read the chat or what?
Oh, yo, brother. Good morning, everybody. On my cell, driving Alice to work on this cold morning.
Yeah, it is cold, ain't it?
Cold up there, but I mean, he's cold up there, though, ain't it?
And Antoinette with Fun dropped in to see us this morning. Good morning, Antoinette. And Paul. Good morning, Paul. So nice to see you.
Good morning, Antoinette.
And see the world.
See the world.
I love saying your name. I think I tell you that every day. I love see the world.
We are so glad to have each and every one of you here. I don't have a square. How about that?
And cruising is fun. Easy
for you.
Cruising is
She's gonna pop it up here and I'll read.
Well, because it keeps
I know.
jumping.
Internet. Wow.
I'm trying.
That's like a
I'm
magic
really
trick.
trying.
You gotta read me really fast. I'm going again. Cruising is fun anytime. Says Antoinette, I'm praying for you. I'm going to put you on my prayer list at church.
I missed something. Is Antoinette not feeling well? I was in her show a little bit last night, but the internet went out.
Yeah, we was trying to watch the show, Antoinette.
Let's see. Eddie wants, I want cream-filled Eddie. Getting coffee. I'm at coffee.
Getting coffee and
from
donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts right now. Yeah, okay.
Gotta get Alice to work this morning. You know, it ain't cold here. It feels much cooler though. I think it's probably 65.
Okay, so I think I've caught up with everybody that's in the chat.
It's probably, I think it's about 65 degrees here this morning, y'all, but the wind's blowing really good out there.
Oh, yeah.
It comes in layers. We got high oak trees over on the side you can't see, and the wind kind of hits them first. The tall trees and the pine trees across the street from us, we can see them going like this.
Yeah, the last hurricane we had, I forget now how many, last month, I guess it was.
A few months ago, yeah.
It brought down 3 or 4 of the pine trees across the street from us. Those are just empty lots, so there's no houses over there. So it didn't hurt anything. But today, I think it was yesterday, they had just finally picked up the tree branch debris from the last hurricane we had.
Yes.
That was, because in our county, you can pile it up by the road and they come around and they pick it all up through the whole county. It takes them a while to do that because there's so much. And they just picked up all that debris out of our front yard, and which is great because this hurricane came out of nowhere, and rarely do we get a hurricane in November. To have a hurricane in November it's really rare.
Yeah, I don't remember ever having one in November. This is kind of crazy.
And Cedar World, they are in Orlando. They say it's 71 in Orlando right now. So what is the weather like in Orlando right now? You know, now the hard rain bands, they come and go for us, but I think that like Tampa, where our children live, they got some pretty hard rain over there. And of course, the storm surge from the ocean is that's something that's really dangerous when it comes to hurricane. And Keisha's dropped in. Good morning, Keisha. So nice to have you with us this morning. We know we're early, but we're early because we don't know how long we're going to have internet. So we thought, why not be early?
Yes, we jumped on it, and we'll just stay here until
we don't have internet.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, as far as rainfall, the pool, I was going to have to add water into it about 2 days ago. I said, it's time to add water. Then we saw the storm come. I said, look, the storm filled up. It's already put about 4 inches back into it already. So it's up to the level where I would have put it at. 4 inches I didn't have to put in there. How about that?
And Cedar World there in Orlando, and she's saying that it's rainy and high wind gust there. Did you see that big gust of wind that just dumped all that rain? With the bamboo is so funny because the bamboo loves water, right? So it'll hold all this water in its leaves, and then when the wind comes along, it's a whole bunch of water just comes down, whoosh. And TNT House of Music, Fine Wine, and Fantastic Food is with us this morning. Good morning, you guys. So nice to have you with us.
House of Music, Fine Wine, and Fantastic Foods.
That sounds like my kind of place.
I'm in. Right on, Tom. That's Tom Oaks. Everybody knows him on Facebook.
And Law Jones is also in Florida. He's in Naples. And he says rainy with high wind and gusts, spotty power outages. We're having that same kind of thing. And it's because of the wind, and the lines get so wet and they start swaying.
Yeah, and we got a lot of trees here in Florida.
He needs a sweater. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and the trees blow over and lines up. Keep them trimmed off really well. But you get a branch that's a little, wind blows it down. There's your power. But we got ours trimmed good around here. We shouldn't have any problems in our neighborhood. Now let's go back to the chat here real quick. He said, Law Jones says raining with high winds in Naples. It says nothing. Okay. All right. Let's sit here and show you the weather. There you go. See the bamboo? Now, for it to get around that bamboo, we got big oak trees on each side of it, and they're really blowing. We didn't want to put the camera out there, though, and the computer out there because, yeah, a little too much water coming that way. It's, as you can tell, very humid this morning. If you cannot tell by my hair, I just didn't bother this morning. We hadn't anticipated going live, and it was just, you know, us. We're kind of spontaneous. We plan things, but then we're spontaneous too, and do something totally different. Look at, there's one right up there on the counter. You want me to go get it?
No, I'm bringing your chair so they can sit in it.
I'll go get his sweater.
You can't leave the camera.
I'm not leaving the camera until you get here. When she gets here, I'll go get the dog sweater. I know exactly where it's at. Mainly because I cleaned house yesterday.
You clean house every day.
Well, not really. I sort of clean house every day. Yesterday I did a house. So have to get it done sometime or another.
How do you put the brakes on this chair?
This little lever that little lever right there, pull it towards you. There you go. All right.
Baby ends in one.
She's here now. I'll get the dog sweater.
Come here, baby.
I don't need a sweater. I'm good.
There you go. So they like sitting on Daddy's chair. So they like sitting on Daddy's chair when Daddy's working in the office. So they're pretty comfortable sitting on Daddy's chair. But Ringo's still cold. He needs a sweater. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Eddie said he used to have land in Naples, and Cruising is funny. Tom says Law Jones, we're turning on the Weather Channel now. Oh, okay, great. I can't. Well, I guess I can put the Weather Channel on over here on my phone. I can phone without glasses. That's not going to work. So, these dogs are sliding away. Okay. So anyway, it's here comes another gust of wind. Here comes Chet. I obviously cannot do a live by myself because I get lost and don't know what to say unless I have a script. Oh, there goes a bunch of water. If I have a script, I'm good. Look, Ringo wants his sweater on. Look at him sticking his head up here.
I don't do so good by myself either. We do a whole lot better together. I'd rather do it together. Everybody see my Sea Lake Journey shirt? What do y'all think of that? She made these, by the way. Look at that.
TV.
All right.
I don't know. The horse thing.
Well, you don't have the other wheel.
You did some lock that.
Everyone's sometimes cranky.
And if baby ends up with sit still.
Hold on, it's an emergency. I gotta go to fix this.
Save your phone battery, Robin. Yeah, that's true. I can always take my phone out to my car and charge it in my car.
There.
We'll just slide you over a little bit. That way we can pull them in here.
Then I'll be up.
No, you won't.
All right. I shouldn't mind that, should I?
No. See, I told you you're not going to be out of the camera.
There, now they can see the boys. How about that? There you go. The boys are in the wheelchair today.
I don't know if they can see the boys because we got this chat up here.
You gonna eat some of this cheese with me?
Yeah, I mean some of the cheese.
Yummy cheese.
I'm gonna hold on. So, Keisha says, "Wow, that's a lot of wind and rain behind you." Yeah, it really is. It's not raining from the sky. Right now, it's barely drizzling, but the water is coming from the bamboo. The bamboo is holding the water, and then when the wind gust comes along, it dumps the water.
Yeah, between all this bamboo back here and the oak trees on either side.
That will be right back. There it is. Oh, I'd rather have snow than all this envy sludge.
I don't want to shovel snow.
I don't shovel snow.
Actually, snow's okay. It's the ice I don't want no ice.
Yeah.
I
And
can take the snow.
Clock Family Adventures has dropped in. Good morning, Clock Family. Nice.
Did you make it down there?
Yeah,
Down.
I don't think so.
They might have. But not all of them.
And Eddie says he wants to jump in the pool. Eddie checks in the pool almost every day.
Almost every day. Yeah.
The hot tub has a part we're waiting for. So he hasn't been in the hot tub lately, but usually he's in the hot tub in the pool every single day.
Actually, it has a part we're trying to make sure that's what it is. Because the hot tub guys, can't figure it out. I'm pretty sure it's the circuit board, so I'm going to order it
Mm-hmm.
because
Well,
it's like a $500 part.
Keisha, if you're talking about our internet getting splotchy, yes, it is us.
Mhm.
We're gonna stay here until we don't have internet. So if it doesn't bother you to stay blotchy, it doesn't bother us. Yeah, they got here at 1:30 yesterday. Right in time to get settled in before all the rains came, huh?
Yeah.
Eddie says he doesn't want a hot tub. No hot tub for him.
No hot tub. The hot tub's great after you swim in the pool. I'll get in there and swim about 30 minutes. I just do laps back and forth and then jump in the hot tub for 15 minutes and muscles feel good. I used it for to really sped up my recovery because my shoulder was going to be frozen shoulder syndrome or something, they told me. And they wouldn't even do surgery because it was so bad. They said you're just not going to have any range of motion. It's going to be very minimal. I'll tell you what, swim laps in that pool, cry like a baby while you're doing it, get in that hot tub.
Cry like a baby?
No, nobody saw it, but I was like, inside I was screaming.
Cry like a baby.
Inside I was screaming and crying like a baby. I didn't show it on the outside, but there was a lot of pain involved. But then to get in the hot tub and just, I felt good. Wow. This shoulder, I'm telling you, is just as good as the other one. It's just as good as the other one. I have no shoulder issue at all. I could roll on it. Couldn't even touch my shoulder. It was painful. It's all healed up now. It's all good. You just gotta. Jones had just, and I just decided to put it and kick my 4-wheel drive in and stomp on the gas, get through it.
And TNT says, when we lived in California, I love the hot tub in the rain. Okay, that's my favorite time to be in the hot tub is in the rain. And we have this giant 12-foot umbrella. I don't know if you can see it back there behind Chet's head. When it opens up and we put it over top of the umbrella, and it's over top of the hot tub, and it's just enough to get mist from the rain instead of being, poured on. And Law Jones, a question: is this still a hurricane or is it down to a tropical storm? I do believe it is technically down to a tropical storm now. Into Florida, so the problem with it is that it's so wide that the birth of it is bringing so much rain to so many different areas of Florida.
Yeah, 4 different yesterday. A friend of mine down at the dog park, he said, I got 4 weather stations on my phone right now. I said, what do they say? He says, 4 different things.
Yeah, 4 different things.
I said, are you serious? He said, yeah. I said, well, there you go. Welcome to Florida weather.
Yeah, welcome to Florida. Wait 5 minutes and the weather will change.
So we predict it. We'll kind of look at the weather and then we just kind of go outside and see for ourselves.
Yeah. And
we got to tell them, we actually came home on a motorcycle one time in one of these. We were up on the other side of Tallahassee in Florida. So
it was a hurricane that came out of nowhere, about like this one, and we were up at Florida Caverns. And I hadn't been riding my bike, but I don't know, maybe a year. And that was the longest trip I had taken driving my own bike. And we were trying to get home before the hurricane came. We were coming down the Florida Turnpike. Literally, the bikes are sideways.
I had to lean around a hairpin turn.
And we had our turn signals on to get into the left-hand lane so that we could stop at the only stop on the turnpike back then. Okahumpka, because our bodies physically needed a break from the wind and the rain. And, people would not let us over. I told Genesis, I can't believe that one. Her sister lives in Dewberry, Florida, which is not far from Orlando. Yeah, we see the internet spinning, so we know we're spotty. But like I said, it doesn't bother us if it doesn't bother y'all. And Clock Family Adventure says tropical storm warning is in what's the news now. Yes, about the time it hit land in Florida as Hurricane 1, and by the time it hit land, strongly developed. It was actually a poorly designed hurricane, and the only reason it even became a hurricane, speed of the winds. But it was not a well-defined hurricane like we've seen in the past. We've seen some hurricanes designed. I mean, they are the perfect storm. all of it around with a perfect eye.
Mhm.
This one wasn't so much. I think it's just because it's so much later in the season. Here comes a gust of water again. Ooh.
Yeah, typically
You hear
this time
that
of year.
wind?
Ooh, you hear that?
And Eddie says they're getting it now up there in Georgia. That we're getting it next in Georgia tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll send it. We'll break it down for you real good, Eddie, so it won't be too bad time it gets there for you. Like I said, we've got about 4 inches of rain so far, according to my swimming pool, and but so far it hasn't accumulated. We have drainage ditches on both sides of our property going away from us, and there's no water accumulated in them yet.
Usually the ditch behind the bamboo here, that drainage ditch usually has a few inches of standing water in it. But what was I going to say?
Only during rain, not all the time.
No.
It's
Not
dry all year.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. I was going to say that normally when we get big hurricanes, the wind sounds like a train coming, and those are the tornadoes that are spawned off of the hurricane that we hear. And literally, it sounds like a train. Whoop, 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 whoop. And Law Jones wants to know, is our roof leaking? Well, see, our roof is badly damaged from the hail and the other hurricane. And I kept getting up last night where the places where it's been leaking. And so far, it's not leaking. But I think the reason it's not leaking is because the wind is blowing the rain, and so the rain can't really, saturate and sit still.
We don't have any wind damage to our roof, so it's not leaking from that. It's leaking from the hail beating the wind, and so it had that spot leak, one spot in there. But right now, it's not leaking in there. So far so good.
I'm gonna turn this. We got a big gust coming right now. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this just a little bit. I was gonna see if they could see that oak tree over there, but your head's in the way. Here it comes. Look at that. Woo!
Blew her crackers over. Crackers.
Oh,
How about
it's
that?
kind of fun to watch what the wind does. It's not fun to see what the wind does, but it is fun to watch the way it bends the trees. And a lot of the foliage and trees in Florida, they're meant to bend, because of hurricanes. That's why they're tropical plants.
That's why I put bamboo around here, because the bamboo will bend.
Yes.
And only the baby shoots will break off. The low ones, the baby shoots.
Yeah.
But the big ones, they don't break.
It damages the little babies coming up, and that because those bamboo, they're probably how many feet away from the pool screen? 6 feet away from the pool screen.
The root system is probably more like 8 feet away, but I keep it trimmed so that it can't slap the screen.
Right.
So
And
I have it trimmed at an angle like this. That way we get shade from it, because the sun sets down over that way. So in the afternoon, I've always got nice shade over the pool, but it don't slap the screen and tear the screen off.
Right, and that's the difference between having the bamboo there as opposed to the oak trees. The oak trees, the branches will break; they'll come tumbling down and break right through the screen. Whereas the bamboo, it just bends and sways, and it's more tender, and so it won't damage the screen as badly as if it was a huge oak tree. That's why we took the oak trees out and put the
I've got if it's not going to hit the screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to hit the screen.
Eddie says Antoinette is pretty in Noon now. In Noon in Georgia. That's
where I go to CTCA.
That's where
Eddie.
CTCA is at. Chet was treated for his cancer there. Go ahead and read it, Chet.
Antoinette, is pretty windy at Noonan right now. I'm by the Piedmont Hospital. Just dropped off Alice.
And the Fearless Rambler is in the house. Good morning, Fearless Rambler. So nice to have you with us. We know the internet is spotty, just so everyone, it is what it is. Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Jeremy.
Also in Florida. They're over by Tampa where our children are, and they got some pretty heavy rain.
Yeah, just update where your section of the world is.
Yeah, and JNS is reminding everyone, hit that thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
just for that, I'll show you my Sea Lake Journey shirt again. For those of you who are coming in now and didn't get to see it, look at that. She made me a Sea Lake Journey shirt. This is what we wear on our cruises when we walk around the ship.
Yeah. So maybe subscribe. So speaking of subscribing,
Oh, yes.
We keep going from 885 to 884. 885.
84.
Antoinette at Fun says, I live close to Kings Bay in Georgia. Oh, okay.
Kings Bay.
And Law Jones says, that's a nice shirt, Chet.
Thank you,
I
Law.
thank you. I'll take the compliment for that. Since I made that shirt. I didn't make the t-shirt. I just made that. This Rambler says 2 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks, George.
Chet's talking about how bad his hair looks. I'm not sure if I brushed my hair either.
Yeah, but you're pretty.
Traveler Bus says they're getting plummeted with rain. Yes, that's what we saw. Pretty heavy rain bands are hitting the that would be the East Coast, the West Coast of Florida. Normally, we're on the better side of the hurricane, if you want to say there's a better side of a hurricane, because the direction the winds come at. This hurricane on the worst side of the hurricane because the way that the bands whip around. It still doesn't help the storm surge at all on either coast.
But we're just lucky that this one ain't nearly as bad as the last one that rolled through here.
Yeah, the last one that came through here was a lot worse than this one.
We just got all the debris hauled off this week. I think we probably had half a dump truck load right out here that I picked up off of our property. And the neighbors, each neighbor had about the same amount. Come around this big claw truck, big giant, like a semi-sized truck, claw it and throw it in there and mash it and take it away. So I'm glad we got that done. Otherwise, like Law Jones had said earlier in the comments, it would have all been blowing back over here today.
It would have all been blowing back over here.
I would have been unhappy tomorrow having to be back.
Because with that, the debris was just laying on in our whole county. They didn't get all the debris picked up. So some people are battling the fact that the wind is picking up the debris from the last hurricane
and throwing it
around. So
and into the streets and everywhere else it's throwing it.
And as well as over on the coast that got so devastated by the last hurricane, they still haven't picked up all of the building debris. So imagine the building debris from the last hurricane being picked up by this new winds and being blown around and causing more damage again. But Florida's great. I mean,
they really try to pick it up as fast as they can.
Yeah,
they really do. They get around surprisingly quick around our county. We got a big county and there's a lot of houses, and they were zipping through here pretty quick.
Yeah, and it's so funny because they bring this huge truck that's pulling this huge trailer, and they're picking up as much as they can and mulching as much as they can and packing it down as they can. Hey, that's our 4 o'clock alarm. Our 8 o'clock show's supposed to start.
We got 4 minutes to get ready for our show, y'all.
And Eddie Lugo says, Chet, that's the hospital where I get my treatments.
Cancer Treatment Centers of America?
Yes.
Yeah. It's a great hospital, isn't it? It's fantastic. We love that place.
And Z-Man has dropped in this morning. Good morning, Z-Man. So nice to have you with us today.
Z-Man! What's going on, Z-Man?
So Z-Man, we're just talking about the lovely weather we're having. That's why we're sitting out of a sweater on cold, because even though it's only in the maybe 60s,
mid-60s.
He's still cold, and the wind is blowing pretty good.
The other one's not, because he's got plenty of blubber and fur to keep him warm.
He likes the cool weather. Enzo likes the cool weather. He's like, yeah, this is nice. I like this.
He's a good boy. I took him down to the puppy park yesterday, and he actually was running some because it felt so much better.
Yeah.
The cool air coming in. But he's doing good on his weight loss.
He is. Yep, he's doing pretty good on his weight loss.
Here. This is what you get to see on Sea Lake Journeys this morning.
Dog grooming.
Dog grooming. Brought to you by Baby Enzo and Ringo. Where else can you see that at?
I don't know. So I did not get our premiere up last night, mainly because at work we had to try to get as much work as we could get done as we're in the middle of end of the year audit and end of the year making sure that the budget for the new year is going well, as well as the budget from last year is closed out. So that was crazy. And when I left last night, it was a little hairy getting home, but I got home okay.
Yeah, made it home this time. Unlike the time when the hail came through and it beat $13,000 of damage into her car.
And Law Jones is telling baby Enzo good morning. That's probably because he keeps sitting up and begging. He's sitting up and begging because Chet was eating cheese. Yeah, right here. Good morning, baby Enzo.
Oh, look at that.
A good job,
Good job, Enzo. Yeah, he's doing a good job, ain't he?
Yeah. Oh, because his weight loss. He really is. We haven't taken him back to the vet yet to see how much he weighs. Chet was supposed to take him back to the vet last week, but we just got busy and didn't do it. But we kind of think he's lost maybe 1.5 pounds, which for a dog is a lot.
Maybe close to 2 now, because he's everybody at the park's noticing. They're like, "Hey, Enzo's lost weight."
And Ringo is supposed to be gaining weight, and we had thought at one point he had gained 0.5 pound, but he runs so much at the puppy park. He seems to keep running off the weight he gained. So I don't.
He's feeling more solid now, though. You feel
I can
him?
still feel his ribs.
He's feeling solid, like he's got a lot of muscle now.
Ooh, here comes the wind again.
He's skinny, but he's all muscle, wiry. I guess you call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what the Fearless Rambler says here. Hold on one second. Listen. I hope it blows towards your neighbor's home. We get 100-mile-an-hour winds a couple of times a year, and I pray it blows my leaves down the road so I don't have to rake them up.
I cheat a little bit, George. You know what I do? I take my bagger, and after I've mowed, and I put the bagger on, and I go around, acts like a vacuum. It sucks up all the leaves. I just empty the bag of bags. I do that 4 or 5 times around these trees over here, and then I stop.
Baby Enzo, it was Daddy.
It's okay, good boy. And then I do it over here around the section, and I don't have to do hardly any raking at all.
And Ocean to Ocean has dropped in this morning. Good morning, Ocean to Ocean. So nice to have you with us.
Hey, Bruce, what's happening?
And Eddie says, Antoinette, when we gain to Jacksonville right here. I don't want to put it up because it's so
When we're
slow.
going to Jacksonville, the 18th or 19th to see a friend from Miami.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. Eddie's going to be in Jacksonville the 18th or the 19th.
And Mark the Shark, the original, is with us. Good morning, Mark
the Shark.
Tell us how are you guys sparing the hurricanes first? And we're waiting for the internet to quit spinning. Yes, so cruise captains, they are great for avoiding.
Yesterday was pretty choppy, you said.
And we have the Moonlight Adventures has dropped in. Good morning, Moonlight Adventures. And
Good morning.
For those of you that have dropped in, it comes and goes. And we're aware of that. But until it's off, we're here.
Here we are.
Yeah. Mark the Shark says they're in Cozumel this morning because they were diverted. Remember, they had to change their itinerary.
Nassau was taken off of a lot of itineraries. Royal Caribbean, Disney, Carnival, they all took it off and moved them to Cozumel.
And Law Jones says to Fearless, he's the guy at the end. So they come, that all the leaves come back. Your leaves come back.
Oh, no.
And everybody's telling Mark the Shark, good morning, good morning. Everyone's telling Moonlight Adventures good morning.
Mark the Shark says, I thought I saw there says weather wasn't that bad. Oh, that chat's really moving along.
And I'm trying not to, the internet's so slow, I'm trying not to touch the chat.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mark the Shark says that it wasn't too bad in Cozumel.
Okay, great.
Because they diverted to Cozumel.
Right. So you knew it had to be better, at least better there. So that's great.
Yeah. So the moon, I'm sure where they live in Georgia. Do they live in Georgia?
I'm pretty sure it's in Georgia because they're a Georgia Bulldog.
That's right, they're Georgia Bulldogs. So it's gonna be tomorrow. You guys are just gonna hit it as a tropical storm. You know, it's so funny. One year, I can't remember which year it was. It's been a long time now. Hurricane hit Florida at Hurricane 5 and went all the way up through Florida, all the way up through Georgia. And by the time it got all the way to New York, it was a tropical storm.
Yeah.
Go
off the coast just enough to get enough strength, come back, slam another state, go back out, slam. I can't remember which one that was. Either.
Yeah, and Eddie says that their yard is full of leaves, free for anybody, free for the taking. Oh,
free leaves.
Anybody that wants to come get free leaves, Eddie's got plenty in his yard.
Okay, you heard that first. If you want some leaves, just go up to Eddie's house and get some.
And Keisha's saying, stay safe, everyone, and hope that you maintain power. I don't think our power will go out, but our internet definitely will. Only because the internet's far more delicate the fiber optics, they get damp, and that's why the internet goes in and out so much. It's not because of the wind, it's because of the dampness in the fiber optics. And Leonard Family Fun is here. Good morning, Leonard Fun. Keep us the day of the days.
All right, let's see what they are.
And so for a lot of you, yes, we started our show early, just so you know, you're not late.
Don't want to forget this one. It is the Marine Corps birthday,
Woo!
National Forget-Me-Not Day, and National Vanilla Cupcake Day.
So forget-me-nots are a flower. Did you know
I
that?
knew that.
They're a pretty little flower too.
And Semper Fi to all my Marines out there. Marine Corps birthday tomorrow. How about that? This is great.
And Keisha wants to know how things are down here in Florida. Well, Keisha, we're in Central Florida. It calmed down. The worst of it is past us, but over in Tampa, where like Traveler Bust is at, they're getting it pretty hammered right now. But overall, it's not that storm we had. Not belittling the strength of the storm nor the damage that the storm has brought, but we have had storms.
Yeah, last one through here, the bamboos were reaching down. They were bent down so that you could look over them and see
the privacy
6-foot
fence.
privacy fence. Keep in mind, this bamboo is about 15 feet. The fence is 6 feet, and those bamboos were laid down enough we could see half the fence.
Yeah.
So.
And Travel Adventures with Eric B is with us, and I do believe, didn't he just hit 1,000 subscribers? No, sorry, with Exploring.
Yeah, two Erics, yeah.
Yeah, Exploring with Eric, he just hit 1,000 subscribers.
And he's over on the celebration in the UK. Eric
Yeah.
B, where are you at?
Yeah, I'm here at Travel Adventures with Eric B. Where are you at? And everybody's talking about they just want a cupcake.
Yeah, vanilla cupcake, right?
That would be nice, except for the fact I haven't found a nice gluten-free cupcake yet that tastes like a cupcake. So I think I'll pass on that.
We're having crackers and cheese for breakfast.
Crackers and cheese. Law Jones says they are. Oh, listen to the wind. Can y'all hear the wind? Law Jones says they are early spring flower, the forget-me-nots. A strange forget-me-not, not a day. Not day is in fall. Oh, it's strange that a forget-me-not is in fall. They bloom in the spring. They don't bloom in the fall. So why is it forget-me-not day? It's
That's
not
because they've been waiting all year and everybody's already done blooming. They go, hey, don't forget me. I'm here too.
And CME Traveling has dropped in, and they are also in Georgia. And
Virginia.
They're from that's right.
Virginia.
That's right. And they're going to get this storm as a tropical storm as well as the tornadoes that spawn off of it. So
it'll probably spin down to a tropical depression by then. Though.
So you guys know, I'm not putting things from the chat up on the screen because the internet's so spotty that's causing issues. So we're just reading them. So
we got our old
computer,
computer, the slow computer out here. We have tornado warnings in our county already. Mm-hmm. When the storm gets here, of course, when there's cool air from the north means that warm air from the south. Yes, you get that convection thing going on with the cold air and hot air. And that's typically why we don't have a storm like this in November, because we've already had a cold front come down and knock all that stuff away. So, because when they hit, it gets ugly. Mm-hmm. Now, we did come back one time on a cruise in November, and we're coming back.
Let me get this chat before it disappears. Yeah. This is Travel Adventures with Eric B. He says, I'm home. I'm sick now. Unfortunately, thought I might have the flu. Oh, I'm so sorry. No. So go ahead and
all right,
because I knew that was going to disappear.
Take it easy there, Eric B.
Stop.
Baby Enzo says, take it easy. He like hear about people sick. It upsets him. So, all right, you'll be better and get back on a ship soon. It's coming back in November, by the way, and a cold front was coming down. So it wasn't a storm, wasn't a hurricane or tropical storm or anything, but just the fact the cold front was coming down. We were sailing into it. The roughest day we've ever had at sea, ever, on all the cruises we've done.
The swimming pool was splashing up on the deck.
Having a drink or something. And we were all walking down the halls. They closed off the outer decks finally so that you couldn't even go outside at all.
Because you couldn't hold your balance.
Yeah.
And it was just a tropical storm. It wasn't even a hurricane.
There was no
it was a cold front.
It was just cold front. Yeah. It was crazy how what effect it had on the water.
And everyone's just telling each other good morning for those that have popped in and wishing Eric that he feels
better. Eric B getting better, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody give Eric B some good wishes there.
So I'm sorry. When I interrupt chat, it's because I don't want to use the mouse because the chat's going so fast that I want to catch the chat before it leaves, or before I forget what it said.
Yeah, it's a necessary thing. She has to do it. Yeah, absolutely.
But yes, so storms, whether they're hurricanes or tornadoes that spawn off of hurricanes, even snowstorms, can be deadly storms. So we never make light of the storms. Always thankful that it doesn't cause, high death tolls. Things can be replaced, buildings can be replaced, people cannot. So we always keep all the people, in our thoughts and prayers, because and this is one thing I have to say, we've lived in Florida our whole life. If you are in an evacuation zone, or if you live in a mobile home and they tell you to leave, please leave. Staying to watch be destroyed is not worth it. It's really not. Most of the people that lose their lives in storms, whether it be blizzards or whether it be hurricanes or tornadoes, it's because they don't leave. They want to stay, and they this is my home, this is where I belong, I have no other place to go. I'm telling you, like they say on Game of Thrones, you have everywhere else to go. You have everywhere else to go.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying right here.
If we were made to evacuate, we would evacuate.
But see, we're in the zone where people evacuate to, not from. So
we are in an evacuate to area. Unless you live in a mobile home, we do have shelters that are open for people that live in mobile homes because they want out of your home.
By mobile home for you Southerners, that's a trailer. You will know them. She's talking about a trailer in the trailer parks, right? Because they can get tore up real easy.
Not even an RV. A lot of people in Florida live in RVs all year round.
Because we got two things. We got the RV parks where people drive from wherever state and they stay here for a while and then drive back home.
Or even people that live in an RV park all year round.
Yeah, that's what we call trailers. The trailer stays here year round. They come down, they stay in the trailer, and then they go away, and the trailer stays there. And then we got some people call them mobile homes. They're the ones that are built to be stay there a permanent way. But all of them are at risk.
And the Clark Family Adventures just telling everyone he has to head out and have a good day. We will see you later.
Yeah, let us know how it goes up there in Disney. Let us know what stayed open and what shut down. We'll be checking you out and see.
Yeah, because at least the great thing about Disney is even though training still do indoors up there, so it's not like the rain totally ruins it for you. And the Fearless Ramble says it is true. Mobile homes become mobile in windstorms, yes, or even snowstorms where they can't take the weight of the snow. And Traveler Bus says, sorry, I have to sign off. I have a great day. Yes, and you guys stay safe. Stay safe. Yeah. We love you. Mwah. Be good.
No yodeling.
No yodeling.
Don't know why I said that.
And everybody's telling those that are leaving, have a great day. And TNT is also leaving at, I don't know if he's telling them see you soon or if he's telling us that he'll see us soon. But if you've got to drop out, we totally understand. Not a big deal, not a problem at all. We would appreciate all of you that are dropping in to see us, and those are dropping in and out. We appreciate you as well. And we're still looking for somebody to be number 885 subscriber and stay.
Yeah. We got a revolving door of 885 here today, but last week it was 870 or something like that. It's always, it gets to it goes, it gets to a point and circles around, and all it goes again.
I really believe YouTube does it on purpose.
Just to mess with us.
Just to mess with us. And Clock Family says, well, we will probably not be doing much today. I'm cheap, so I'm going to timeshare presentations, get some money. Hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with the timeshare opportunity.
That's ourselves.
It's raining. Why not sit there and listen to the spiel? Just remember, all you have to do is say, thank you very much. It's been a great presentation, but right now we are not in a position to be able to do this. Bam!
How about that?
How about that? Take your free gift and leave. And Lal Jones says that Disney food from around the world is in its last days this weekend.
Well, let's hope they carry it out. Like I say, it's not a good day to be outside, but I'll tell you what, if I was a Disney fan and lived close to it and didn't have to drive far, today'd be a good day to go to Disney because there won't be that many people there. It's nice and cool. Won't be no lines. Oh, yeah. If you're a Disney fan, I think if it's open, I'd be there.
It would not be a good day to go to Busch Gardens.
Or Universal. Nah, the roller coaster will be shut down.
And Eddie Lugo says, see me traveling coming up next after Sea Lake Journeys. Yes, they are. They are coming up in, I don't know, about 15, 20 minutes. Let me rearrange these boys here.
She's going to rearrange the dogs. Yeah, so here comes another wind gust for you. Oh, she's going to ram that brake handle at my butt.
What? Scoot your butt over.
Good. All right, there. You guys settled in now?
Yes, they just worried. They just get worried.
Yes, they're Chihuahuas. So
They
that's
get
kind of their
worried.
nature. They're going to worry a little bit.
They don't worry.
Things ain't exactly the way it is every day. Chihuahuas, you talk about dogs like routines. Chihuahuas want everything to be exact.
Yes.
Exact time to do exactly this and be exactly there. With
No deviation whatsoever.
It blows her.
Exactly. My days where when we end our show in the morning, usually we end our show and I'm putting the harnesses on the boys, and so Ringo thinks that he loves running when he gets to the puppy park, and he doesn't. We take his harness off when he's at the puppy park. There goes the internet. Yeah. To get to the puppy park, so it's always a chase to chase a pussy. Enzo sticking his head through the hole, his feet through the hole. He's like,
turning
come on,
around and
he
around.
doesn't care. He's like, just put it on my head.
He would put it on himself if he could.
He
And
would.
then if Ringo ain't got his on, he runs over, hold Ringo down so you can put it on him too.
And helping hold Ringo down is not helping trying to put the harness on Ringo.
I'll tell you, we got to film that one day. That'd be funny.
So
People
Clock
see
Family
that.
Adventure says that they're going to Epcot on Monday.
Okay. That's
And
all.
Mark the Shark says he's got to go. His internet is not so good either. And everybody have a beautiful day.
Mark the
Yes,
Shark, we
Mark
love
the
you, brother.
Shark, we love
Thanks for
you.
being here.
Have a good time. Enjoy the rest of that cruise.
Tell Cozumel we said hi and stay off of Godzilla.
There you go. Oh,
Yeah, I was part of one of our game shows one night. If you didn't see that, we rode Godzilla through Cozumel as a shore excursion.
yep, as a short excursion.
It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Cozumel didn't enjoy it. It was kind of messed up after that, but
Mhm.
it was the last shore excursion ever done in Cozumel.
And Net's B is here this morning. Good morning, Net. I tried watching you last night, but because of the hurricane that was here, the internet kept going in and out.
Yeah, we had bad internet. last night.
I did see Cruisiness Fun anytime on your one of her videos,
Yeah.
but then my internet went out, and I was like, well, they.
We couldn't do anything last night. It's much better this morning. Even now it's spotty, but last night we just went to bed and said, you know what? We can't do
Yeah.
anything down here.
And I know that you were saying that you had a moderator problem, and I'm sorry for that, and I know that I just caught part of what you were saying about getting in trouble for the moderation thing, but totally understand. We are still here. We still enjoy your videos that you put up and your live streams. You know, it's just the way it is.
Yeah, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah,
We just got to do the right thing.
totally understand where you come from on that.
And let's see. Mark the Shark says, I need cracks like a run from the damn monkeys. See the gorilla? What is it?
Yeah, Martin Shark's in Cozumel. He's gonna have a good time.
The rum. Okay, so it's the rum, the flying monkeys, Godzilla, and gorillas.
Yes,
That's what basically that's what he's saying. He's in Cozumel and he's going to.
we're gonna
have all
paraphrase
that.
Martin Shark for you. He's talking about having a good time in Cozumel with rum, monkeys. That's the you have in Cozumel. If you've never been there, you need to get on a ship and get down there and try it
And
out.
if you've never seen our game show about riding Godzilla through Cozumel, that's what he's talking about.
We did the build your own port. We did another one on build your own ship. So, ow.
Oh, is that leg? Take it off. He puts that old big old clunky leg over here on me, and it hurts me.
That's my leg.
What's his leg?
That leg costs more than her car.
Here comes another big gust of wind.
Oh yeah, another big gust, y'all. Hear it? Hear that thing sound like a garbage can tipping over and rolling?
That's not a garbage
That's
can.
the oak trees got acorns on them, and it slams on the roof of our shed over here.
Yep. Actually, it's really nice sitting out here. It's so cool, and there's no humidity, which is something we never have in Florida. We always have humidity. And Eddie Lugo said, "Don't forget the baby daddy."
Eddie's my leg baby daddy.
Yep.
He's making me a baby leg. That's all a big joke because one morning he was going to go get an ultrasound on his leg. Lord Jones says, "An ultrasound on your leg, Eddie. Is it going to be a boy or a girl?" And I said, "I don't care which it is. I'm going to adopt it. We're going to fix me up here." So Eddie's my leg baby daddy.
Leg baby daddy. How about that?
Well, y'all can see the first hand here that it's not too bad. It hasn't gotten any worse. In the last hour, we've been watching it kind of move away from us.
Mm-hmm.
Still here, but going away.
So Wednesday, that did not go up Wednesday because of the storm. I'll put it up probably Saturday morning. I'll put it up, and it's about the Mongolian walk. So if you like Asian food, the Mongolian walk on a lot of Carnival cruise ships, about, I don't know, 10 ships in the fleet maybe,
like
have the Mongolian walk on it. And so that's our video that we're going to put up Saturday.
We missed the raid parade. We're too late to do that.
Yes. Well, I was going to put it in the raid parade since we missed it on Wednesday, but the raid parade is already pretty full.
Yeah.
And the deadline for the raid parade.
Yes, we missed that. So.
And Chet will be watching the raid parade on Friday while I work on video. So I do believe the raid parade starts out
2 o'clock usually.
1 o'clock. Eddie, if you can, if you're still there, you can put up the link for the playlist for anyone that wants the link for the playlist for the raid parade for tomorrow. That is tomorrow, right? Yeah, today's Thursday.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's raid parade. Yeah, I guess we should put the link up. Yeah.
And Eddie's telling Net, congratulations on your 1,000 back in October, girl. Yeah, she hit. I thought she was well over 1,000.
Yeah, I thought she had a couple thousand.
I did too.
I get confused sometimes. I follow numbers.
But she is over 5,000. Yeah. All that fluff and stuff. So I've been watching their channel. I'm enjoying their channel so much. If you guys don't know who all that fluff and stuff is, you need to go join their channel. Eddie, if you're still there, if you could put their link up as well, that would be great.
You're going to see some critters that you probably won't find in your own backyard.
I know, because they're from Australia. So I was watching this one video, and how do you say the name? Patamelia or something like that. I don't know how to say the name of it. And I was watching them, and they were like little baby kangaroos. Just in backyard? Are you serious? They're so cute. I'd love to have some of those in my backyard. And then you say that, right? But then
they dig giant
holes, or they poop all over your yard. Yeah, and we had a bear in our backyard last week that left a big present for Chet behind.
He crawled, somehow got over the fence. I don't know if he climbed one of the trees and got over or what. Left us a surprise and then went back over the fence.
Yeah.
He didn't tear anything up there. So I was like, thank you, Mr. Bear. I'll take your surprise with happiness. It's still over there, by the way. I didn't pick it out.
When we bought the lot next door, before we planted all the bamboo over there, we did get rid of all the berry plants that the bears come and eat because we didn't want the bears coming to our yard. But they still come to the yard anyway. So let's see what's going on in the chat over here. So all that fluff and stuff, yeah, he has some cool stuff. He's from Australia.
He says, good day from the
Whitsundays?
Yeah, good day from the Whitsundays, Queensland, Australia. How about that, y'all? Y'all just said good morning, said to you from Australia.
And Eddie says,
okay. Sorry, he's out of the hospital, yes.
Yeah, let me see if I can put the link up.
She's going to give it a whirl, see if she can do it.
Does seem much calm. Yes, it does. I'm going to be able to see thing, but I just want you to keep talking, okay? Don't freak out.
I'm going to freak out. I know I'm going to. Ah! I can't see anything. Can y'all see me? I can't see. All I see is a Google screen. She's hitting YouTube buttons. Ah!
He says,
Danger.
he hates that. He hates that.
But can they?
Oh, Eddie got it. Eddie got up the link for the playlist. That's the link for the playlist for today.
Yeah.
Oh, and Barry Brain
Thank
has
you.
stopped in. Good morning, Barry Brain.
Good
So
morning,
nice to
Barry
have
Brain.
you.
And yes, our brain did get a name, Barry. It is decided on that it's going to be Pinky
Yep, Pinky.
in honor of the cartoon Pinky and the Brain.
Well, it doesn't look like the internet's going to let me do the link. Maybe I can do it on my phone.
She's having technical issues over here.
Well, no, it's that. I don't want to lose the stream.
Right, where would we leave that?
Right there, where
people
Eddie
saying-
put that up. Everybody's
Okay,
just telling
yeah, so
everybody hello.
everybody's good mornings, good mornings. Oh, great, good mornings. All right, excellent. Everybody saying good morning. I like that. The dogs have all settled in here. Look at this. Look at this. They're just here. This is so nice and cool. I mean, I can wear a t-shirt and be comfortable instead of a tank top or no shirt. You know, when I was a kid, I would have been swimming in that pool right now. Y'all have been getting a live from the swimming pool. And been me right over there saying, "Hey, I'm swimming in a hurricane."
I'm swimming in a hurricane.
But you know, growing up with these things, you know, when you're a kid, you don't think nothing about it, and then you get older. The only reason you get concerned about it is because you see how bad it can affect you, and all of a sudden you're having to start to pay for these roofs and stuff out of your pocket. You're like, "Oh my God, no wonder my parents are stressed." I wasn't. I thought it was fun, but they were like, "Ah, another hurricane."
Trying to get all that fluff and stuff.
She's looking. She'll find it.
I'm working on it.
So far,
There it is. I got it now. Let's see if I can get the link.
the rain is just drizzling here right now, so the water accumulation is not as much. We're still a little over 4 inches. We got here in Central Florida. The wind hasn't been too bad so far. I don't see no wind damage, and looking out front earlier, I didn't see anything. So the wind's not been too terribly bad. I did take down all the wind chimes though and all that stuff. But out here on the pool deck, I just left our chairs and everything in here. And it just really just feels extremely comfortable.
Okay, so I think I got the link up. I think that's the link for all that fluff and stuff. I think I got it up there. That's me right there. Look,
It
I
is.
think I did it from the phone.
Cruising is fun anytime says good morning too.
They're telling each other good morning.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right.
So anyway, about all that living in Australia, I just love him and Ned and down under cruisers, all of them that live in other countries. I love seeing what they put up. Because,
Polynesian bear.
yeah, and
That's another one of
Polynesian
my
bear. Oh,
favorites.
Polynesian bear. He's another great one. Yes, I love him.
What a great
Look at
map.
that man.
Ooh, you see that?
Woo!
We're still getting the wind gusts here. The regular wind, the constant wind, not so bad, but the gust still a little big. Still a little big. Look at this. It is humid here because look at the frost
I
on
see
the
that.
outside of my
Mhm.
frostless cup.
Thank you, Barry. I do get to keep the good thought, right? Oh, okay. That's Law Jones talking to Barry Brain. And the Z Show, he will be live at 1 p.m. Central today. Hope you guys have power and y'all stay safe. If Eddie's still here, I'm sure he can put Z-Man's link up.
He's
Thank
on
you
his
for
phone,
that.
so I don't know if you can or not.
And all that. Oh, that's right. Well, he
awesome.
put a few links up. All that fluff and stuff. He says, wow.
Wow. Yeah, wow.
And Eddie
Z-Man.
Lugo, he just subscribed to all that fluff and stuff. See, you're gonna love his channel. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Eddie, you're going to trip out.
yeah.
Eddie's got the cats. So all that fluff and stuff, you can check out Eddie's cats.
Yeah, and
Eddie
I
will see
think Fearless Rambler had to go. He was in here earlier. I think Fearless Rambler would love all that fluff and stuff too, to see those
I bet he would.
so
Yeah.
those odd
Yeah.
critters, because they're all about the. Oh, and no, Fearless Rambler's still here. Because they're all about the outdoors. You know, if you love the outdoors, you'll love the outdoors of other countries as well. And all that fluff and stuff says, "Good day from the what." You're gonna have to read that.
From Whitsundays, the gateway to the Great Barrier Reef, Queensland, Australia.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I've always wanted to see the Great Barrier Reef.
Well, we're going to.
We're
We
going
are
to
going
one day.
Yeah, we're going to get a cruise, hopefully before she retires. But
Mhm.
we want to get down there while we're still young enough to get her swim on that barrier reef. I've been checking them out. And when we come, we're going to come and try to get at least 10 days down there on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
You know, that way we're in that 14-day window
And
traveling.
Fearless Rambler says that he did just sub to All That Fluff and Stuff. You got to see the one on, I think it's P-A. All That Fluff and Stuff. Spell the word for us for the animals that were in your backyard that look like little tiny kangaroos. Because that's the one I want Fearless Rambler. I want him to watch that video. I want everybody to watch that video because I love that video.
A Papamillion or
something like that.
Papamillion, something like that. Yeah. Kangaroo crossed with a possum or something. Yeah.
And then the brain says, okay, now he's got to go check out All That Fluff and Stuff. And Will G is in the house. Good morning, Will G.
Good morning, Will. Yeah, we're here in Florida. I think, Will, you're in Florida too.
I need to go get my glasses. I'll be right back.
She's gonna go get her glasses. Yeah, so far the wind, the constant over 4 inches of rain where we're at, but the temperature is fantastic. It feels like 65. Actually feels maybe not. It's probably actually 68, but just feels cooler. It's fantastic as far as just being comfortable, even outside. So, so we'll get that much done. There she comes down. Oh, look, she got her glasses.
I got my glasses on so I can see my phone now.
How about that?
How about that? I want to find that video of All That Fluff and Stuff with those little critters in his backyard. So I can put the link up. I gotta find it first though.
Yeah, so if you're in here and you're in Florida, let us know what it looks like in your part of Florida. And if it's coming your way, Georgia, South Carolina, Virginia, are you getting ready for it? And you picked up your wind chimes, your lawn chairs, your bird baths, all that good stuff. Are you getting ready? It ain't going to be too bad by the time it gets to y'all, we hope. Hopefully we'll kill it pretty good down here in Florida for you. But what preparations are you making? I know I went into the grocery store 2 days ago, and it was a madhouse. It was a madhouse. And I don't know why. I don't know why. But you could hardly get a gallon of water. People like buying up the water and the toilet paper first for some reason, but we usually got plenty of stuff. We're good to go.
Keep talking. I'm looking for this video.
Yeah. Joe's Bug Cruise. And Cedar World says, all that fluff and stuff. Just subscribe to you. Going to watch it later. There you go, Fluff and Stuff. You got
I'm trying to find the link because I want video, not Chris' channel, but the link for that video. Let me know All That Fluff and Stuff. Is it in your playlist or is it in your videos? Is it in your shorts? Where can I go to find it?
All That Fluff and Stuff says cheers to Cedar World. And he already did, Robin. Law Jones says he already did something.
What?
He did. I don't know. Just rain by the time it gets up here. Yeah, Eddie's saying up there in Georgia, you're probably just going to get some rain. Yeah, I think that's all you're going to get too, Eddie. That's what we're hoping. Barry Brain says, hoping not to be blown away in Georgia. The wind's going to be pretty much petered out by the time it gets up there to y'all. You'll probably get some nice kite flying weather. And he says, Barry, we're going to be okay, but we need the rain. Yep, if you need rain, you're definitely going to get some of that up there. I just about bet on that. Cedar World. Have fun. We may still be here. Come back when you can.
Yeah, they're going over to see CME. Woo!
I'm trying to catch this plastic bottle here. It's blowing my way and it's blowing the other way. I didn't even bother to pick the little stuff up in here because the wind would get up here. Yeah, put it in there. So anyway, do we have a joke of the day? I should go get my joke of the day. All right, you done with that?
No, because you got to keep talking. I'm not done with this.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at that. No, I won't.
No, what?
Right. Robin, love this.
Who said that?
Eddie.
See, it's a wallaby.
No.
More difficult with a and had a pound or
Something like that.
But I never heard of it. It was an animal I never heard of before. Or maybe we call it wallaby, so that's kind of like
They have the official name for it.
yeah. Maybe the squirrels are birds birds yesterday. Even the ants disappeared. I always come around and spray fresh, and as I was trying to form, walking around on sidewalks and stuff, I couldn't see an ant anywhere. So when I jumped in the pool, usually there'll be one or two little ants, and I can see them on the pool deck really easy. There was no ants to be seen anywhere. The ants were getting ready for the storm. I don't know where they went or what to get ready, but they were nowhere to be found around here. It's like poof, everything disappeared. The birds, the squirrels, the ants even. So I thought that was interesting.
I wish I knew where that video was.
Well, she
drives me crazy when I know things and then I don't know them.
And looks like baby Enzo's giving Ringo another bath.
Well, I'll quit looking for it.
Okay.
Let me go get your book.
No, I'll go get the book. You stay there and talk for a while. How about that?
Let's see. So,
He'll just come back and say, I don't know where your book is.
Eddie Lugo says just rain by the time it gets up there. Yeah, by the time it gets up to Georgia, it's just going to be rain and some wind and maybe some tornadoes that spawn off of it. Barry, we're going to be okay then with the rain. Yeah, that's true, Barry the Brain. You're going to be just fine with the rain. Cedar World says they're going over to watch CME Traveling. They'll be back. Okay, enjoy their show, you guys. Law Jones says we made it till the end. And Eddie Lugo says she is us cute Robin. Love her accent. Somebody loves somebody's accent. Is it my accent? I don't think so. I don't have an accent. If y'all talking about that I have an accent, are you talking about the fact that all that fluff and stuff has an accent? Now all that fluff and stuff, they do have an accent. That's true. How about that? So ooh, here comes another big gust of wind. Woo. I think that the wind has changed directions and now we can feel the mist a little bit from the water that comes pouring down. Chet has gone inside to get a book. I'm not sure. Oh, the lady from the fluff and stuff. Yes, his wife. She does. So she has a very thick Australian accent. Sometimes I can't understand what she's saying. And I have to pause it and go back to hear what she said, or just keep listening and then try to figure out what it was that she said. Yeah, she has a pretty thick accent. So little Ringo's still sitting here shaking. Let me put the camera down a little bit so you can see them. There they are, Ringo and Enzo. They don't like all this rain, all this wind. It makes them very nervous. Oh, Ringo, you're wet. Oh, you're wet because Enzo was licking your ears. Okay. Eddie says, I do have an accent also, but yeah, her accent is definitely stronger than my accent. That's for sure. Let's see. So throw them in the pool. They don't like the pool. Baby Enzo, when he was little, he was probably, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months old. Chet was floating around in a float, and he jumped in because he wanted to be with Chet, and he was like, oh, whoa, and he had to swim all the way to the edge. He has never, ever tried to jump in the pool again after that. And Ringo doesn't even think about jumping in the pool. Most Chihuahuas, they do know how to swim. They're not big swimmers. They'll swim to save their life, basically, but they won't get in the water and swim. We had one dog. He was half Chihuahua, half Dachshund. And he would never let me swim. He would come out and he would swim circles around me to get me to go to shore. So we had to buy him a life jacket because I was afraid he was going to drown. And House of X stopped in this see us this morning. Good morning. It's dry exploring with Eric. We see that you are celebrating that lovely, magical 1,000 subscribers. I wish I was there with you, but we're still bouncing around at 885, 884, 885, 883, 885.
Well, I think it's great he's celebrating from the Carnival celebration, huh? Over there in the UK.
Right? Yes. So what you got there, Chet?
Oh,
I thought you were going to get a book.
you didn't know what you was going to go get.
I put it down so I can see the dogs a little bit.
Yeah, exploring with Eric. We've been following him along over there. With that inaugural.
Eddie's going over to check out CME as well.
Yes.
Okay, Eddie, enjoy the show.
Tell Kurt we said hi. We're just doing this this is a hurricane special. This is not an everyday thing.
No, it's a
This is
hurricane special.
okay? So we don't want to step on their toes over here.
We are on toes today, but
No,
we're
yeah.
encouraging those of you that want to go over there and watch him, go over there and watch him.
And
That's why we came on early.
Yeah, that's why we came early too, because we thought we was on the internet. So hey, guys, I got a joke for you. What's green and has wheels?
What's green and has wheels?
That's the wheels. I love about the wheels.
Exploring with Eric. Exploring with Eric. You feel like you're never going to get there. I remember it felt like we were never going to get 100 subscribers. And Lenny, she was actually our first, technically our first real subscriber. She's not in here. But hi,
She'll
Lenny.
be
She'll be watching later. She was our first real subscriber. We felt like we are never going to get 100 subscribers on this channel. It's just no way. And then it was like, we're never going to get 300. We're never going to get 500. You got to be kidding me. To get 500? And now look at us. We're at 885. So we know that we are going to get 1,000. It's just, it takes work. It takes dedication. It takes everything to get. You can't give up because you haven't hit 1,000 or because somebody else hit 1,000 before you did.
Plugging away.
Just keep plugging away.
We are quite pleased though that our very first subscriber, Lenny, is still with us.
Yes.
And she watches everything every day and comments on everything every day.
She'll watch a short. She'll watch a video. She'll watch a live. She's our
die-hard fan.
Yes, her and Lori Barber are our main queens of #replay, and we just love all of our subscribers and all of our viewers. House of X is telling us to be safe. And Law Jones, yep, no power outage yet, Law Jones. Exploring with Eric says, I never thought I would get 100 subscribers, to be honest. I know. And we never thought we'd get 100 either.
No.
And Exploring with Eric says, who wants to listen to me? LOL. Not even me. But it's so funny. We watch all of our own videos. We'll even watch this one. A lot of times it's when we're laying in bed or something or driving. We'll listen to it.
Just to kind of critique to see what we can improve on.
Right. And Chet will be listening to a video and I'll be like, why am I hearing my voice? I hate hearing my voice. He's like, I'm watching blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, turn it down. I don't want to hear my own voice. So what you got written down on that piece of paper you want to go get?
What do you call a bear with no ears?
A bear with no ears. I have no clue.
A bear.
I don't get it.
It's a bear. Whether it has ears or not, it's a bear.
Okay, whatever.
We call a can opener that doesn't work.
A broken can opener.
A can't opener.
And House of Deck says, just force on the watch time and the people will come. We was at 660 and now they're at 4,500 watch time. You know what? Our watch hours
We're over 6,000.
We're over 6,000 watch hours.
We got tons of watch hours.
We had a lot of watch hours before we ever even started doing lives. We have several videos that hit really, really big and gave us tons of watch hours. But subscribers, people a lot of times don't realize that how important it is to subscribe to a channel. They like your content. Your content will pop up on their feed and they'll watch it. I just don't think that the general population of people out there understand the importance of liking, subscribing, and commenting.
Didn't. When we first started watching YouTube, we had no idea what subscribing, thumbs up, and commenting. We had no clue. We were clueless. We watched YouTube for like a year and a half probably before we ever figured out.
Even I hadn't subscribed to our channel for the longest time. She's like, Mom, I watch you. I'm like, but sweetheart, you need to understand how important it is that you subscribe. Don't quit your day job. I think it's amazing how many people quit their day job when they either have less than 1,000 or have just hit 1,000, and they quit their jobs to do this full time.
When you hit 1,000, you're not making no money. Maybe $50 a month if you're lucky or something. You got to be up in the tens of thousands
to really make money, right? And it is amazing to me how many people quit their job with the anticipation that
Because
they are
have
going to
no
make a
idea,
living off of
right?
this.
They have no idea how much money YouTubers make. They think they're all millionaires. Just like we go overseas, everybody thinks Americans are all millionaires. Everybody thinks YouTubers make much that they're not. Are.
Right. And a couple more things that explore what Eric says here. Yeah, and you know, this other thing about people that want to make money off YouTube in America, not every country, but in America, no matter what check YouTube sends, you are going to have to pay taxes on that, and they act like it's free money. But YouTube is reporting to the federal IRS how much they paid you. So if you don't claim it on your taxes, they're going to get you because they're going to send in a what is it? A 1090 is going on you. You have to pay taxes on that money. And people think that YouTube, this is just this free way of making money. No, it's not. A lot of people
find that out with the Instacart shopping too.
They
go get that money from Instacart and never pay their taxes on it, and then bam, at the end of the year, like
right,
because
Instacart reported how much money they paid you. Mm-hmm. This is America. They have to say how much money they paid us. Otherwise, it looks like it's their income. It's not their income. It's our income, you know? So it amazes me how many people don't really do enough research or educate themselves enough to understand exactly what the process is and how the process can or cannot hurt you.
Yeah, we didn't know anything about YouTube. We started watching it, and then when it became a channel January 9th of this year. We didn't really know a whole lot about it. And we had to do a lot of research, a lot of finding out the hard way, because some people will tell you information and it's half true, and other people will tell you information that's all true, and other people will tell you totally wrong.
That's the biggest thing.
And some people just won't tell you anything at all.
Don't listen to what other people say. Go out there and find the information for yourself. I hear so many people say, "Oh, you can record the music at blah 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 and put it on your YouTube channel because so and so is doing it." You know, this is the thing. Just because so and so is doing 90 miles an hour and 55 mile an hour speed zone, they've never gotten a ticket, doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. Because one day they're going to get a ticket for doing 95 miles an hour in a 55 mile an hour speed zone. And then they're going to go, I've been doing this for a year. What's the problem?
Oh, check the ditches too while I'm thinking about it. And there's now water in the ditches out there.
Is there?
Yeah.
And Exploring with Eric B says, I post stuff because my dad likes to see my travel. I don't really look into likes and followers. I'm just blessed to be here. You know, that's us
But you
too.
do a great job though, Eric. You know, so that's why people are watching.
We don't care about how many thumbs up we get or how many thumbs down we get. It used to bother us that we would get a thumbs down. It's like, what did they not like? What do we need to change?
Oh,
and
man,
now,
I saw a thumbs down. I was going back through that film, trying to figure out what could we have said or done. Did I blink wrong or whatever? Trying to figure it out, and then we realized, wait a minute, I forgot there was a rule in life where you can't make everybody happy.
Right.
And some people are just naturally grumpy and just naturally looking for something to hate on. So.
Well, and Sharon Rowland has dropped in. Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning,
so
Sharon.
nice to have you with us this morning.
So, welcome to sunny Florida.
Because I don't have to work today with the hurricane. We're just sitting out here enjoying what's left of the hurricane. The boys are cold. They got their sweaters on. We're here just hanging out. We started our show early. There's a lot of people over watching Kurt. That's fine. We have no problem with that. And,
that's fine. Yes.
Yes. And we're talking about just random stuff. So any random thing you want to talk about, put it up in the chat and we will randomly talk about it.
Yeah. And we're giving you a current view of what the tropical storm now, I guess we should call it, Nicole, looks like here in Central Florida. Here comes another gust of wind.
There it goes. And Eric says, have a good day. And we're so glad that you stopped by.
Thanks, Eric.
And thank you so much. And we're enjoying your channel very much, Eric. Until the next time, we'll see you around the channel, Eric. See, Dope says they're back.
Hey, see the world. Welcome back.
I need to go get my robe because I'm getting cold.
She's getting cold. It is getting a little chilly out here.
You need a blanket or something?
I don't. No, you do, but I'm good. I have my fat to keep me warm. Yeah. Yeah, I don't get cold that easy, but she does. Yeah, so I just checked out front. We do have ditches filling up in the water. here. So if you're in Florida, the water is building up around. This is your 1 minute weather station, by the way. Wind gusts still, but the regular consistent wind, not that bad. Not that bad right now. So let's see what we check the chat here. Cedar Wolf will be back. Law, I'm just waking up. Oh, Sharon's waking up. We're all waking up this morning. How do you get moderators to go live? How do you get moderators to go live? That is a question for Robin. I don't know anything about that stuff, really. I don't know how to set a moderator up. She does it. Something about pushing 3 buttons somewhere and pushing a button on them. You know what? I wonder if I can figure it out. Hey, let's figure it out together, Cedar World. Maybe we'll both learn something. Here, let's see if I can do it. Where you at, Cedar World? Nope, don't want that one. I messed up. Cedar World, I pushed the wrong button. Sea Legs, you gave wrenches. I did? Well, I thought I was going to see how to make somebody a blue wrench, and I may have accidentally booted off Cedar World.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that.
It was blocked for 5 minutes. Damn it.
That's because you
Can they still see us?
They can see us, but she can't chat.
Okay, well, tell her.
Why did you do that to her?
I didn't mean to do it. I was trying to make her a moderator.
But you
see if I knew how.
So first of all, you can't.
Sorry, Cedar World.
Cedar World.
This is why I don't do this.
Right.
This is why I don't do this.
Right.
So you'll be back on that 4 minutes.
Sorry, baby. Yeah, they can see us, but they can't.
My apologies.
They cannot
now you know
put anything in the chat. So just so you know, chat, you cannot make anyone a moderator in StreamYard.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. We're
right.
in StreamYard, so I couldn't do it anyway.
In StreamYard, you are not allowed to make anyone a moderator.
How about that? I love something.
Cedar World, he's got big apologies to make to you. So Cedar World, what you need to do is you need to send us your address to our Gmail account.
I'll send you a cracker.
And he's going to send you a Sea Lake Journeys coaster for blocking you, because that's his punishment. How about that?
I deserve to be punished. I was trying to help and I really messed up. But I learned something.
See, and Law Jones was, why did you time out Cedar World? Why'd you time out Eric?
I didn't mean to, Law. You know, I don't know how to do this. I thought I was going to make somebody a moderator.
Cedar World needs to get a spanking.
No, I need to get a spanking.
Yeah, you need to get a spanking.
See,
so you blocked 2 people.
I do get a spanking, Sharon. I do.
So you blocked Eric and Cedar World.
I didn't block Eric.
You did too. Why did you time out Eric?
I think he's on Cedar World.
Oh, Eric is Cedar World.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
hold on. Let me see if I can fix everybody.
I don't. Yeah.
You cannot do it in StreamYard. I think I've told you that before.
I can't do it at all.
I can't do it in StreamYard before.
Hand me that muffin. Thank you.
I'm making me some hot tea. So let me see if I can fix what you did.
See, there's things I'm really good at. This is not one of them. This is not one of them at all. No.
This is not one of them.
In fact, I'm having a.
Yeah.
So
you need to talk about something.
I want to get a spanking, so are we going to show that on camera?
Would you even kick us out too off of our own?
Did I?
Let's go.
Buttons. There's no way I did that.
I did not mash that.
I didn't do that. You can't throw something. I ain't stupid. I do stupid things, but I'm not stupid.
Oh, good grief.
All right. Let's see if he came back. Has it been 5 minutes yet?
You should feel bad.
Oh, we got video lag.
Yes, we know. It's because the storm is making the internet come and go. But as long as we have internet, it's okay. Lagging, we can't do anything about a lag.
Okay, what are you doing now?
TB, I'm trying to fix what you messed up. It's just that the internet is very slow.
Oh,
Did you not see Sharon say the internet's lagging?
yes, I saw that. That's what the video is lagging. I'm messing stuff up. What are you doing? That was my question. The dogs are chilling out, but yeah, the rain's accumulating good. I'd say we're up to about 4.5 inches in here now.
Yeah, Sharon says she hates storms.
I'll possibly sleep through. That's why I have to have a Monster drink now. This is not sponsored by Monster, by the way.
Okay, we're not doing so good here.
No, all that stuff you try to do on stuff today ain't working out.
It was fine until you messed with things.
Well,
I went to
the
go make
timeout
myself a cup of hot tea,
Yeah.
and you touch things that you have no business touching.
The timeout will go away all by itself. There's nothing you have to do. You just gotta wait. Let's see what time did I do it? 8:48. It's 8:53. It should be coming back on now. Are you yet? Let me know in the chat when you're back, so I won't feel so guilty. I won't have to run screaming naked through the woods.
And I can't do it on my phone.
Do what?
Fix them
There's nothing to fix. It'll untie.
to make them moderators. Somebody they wanted
moderators.
to be. Was it that they wanted to be a moderator, and who else wanted to be a moderator?
Who wanted to be a moderator? Tell us in the chat.
You want to tell us now because you done messed that up.
I'm not touching anything now. It's okay. It's okay. No, y'all can. Robin's here now to fix it.
Robin can't fix it from here.
Spanking.
Yeah,
I
they're
see spanking
you.
again.
That's because they're mad at you.
I'm getting spanked. Oh man. I feel bad.
You did.
Ooh. There's a wind.
Well, we may have to leave this stream if we're going to sit here and not talk about nothing.
There's that big gust again. Okay, well I've run out.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, because the internet's coming and going, and Chet messed up Cedar World and blocked them.
I didn't mean to.
He's got to be punished now. So we're going to get out of here. But until next time, you guys, we'll see you around the channel.
See you around the channel.